Here's the part nobody tells new investors. The best operators close deal with $0 of their own money. Not by borrowing it, not by taking out a loan, but by using something called transactional funding. Let me start with the problem. Because you already feel it. You found a deal. The numbers work. There's a real spread on the table. You need to fund the purchase to flip it the same day. And the money's not sitting in your account. So you do what most people do. You scramble, you beg a partner, you borrow from a credit card, or worst of all, you walk away from a deal that would have paid you. That is the trap. Good deals die because of timing, not because of math. So here's the fix. The money often never leaves escrow. That's the whole point. This is not a check that lands in your bank account and follows you around for 30 years. It's capital placed inside a specific transaction to make that transaction happen. Now, let me show you the double close. Now, this is a classic wholesaler move. You have a property under contract from a seller. You have a buyer lined up to pay more. But instead of assigning the contract, you actually buy it from the seller in one transaction, the A to B, and then you sell it to the buyer in a separate transaction, your B to C. It usually happens the same day. But here's the snag. To buy from the seller, you need the funds to close the first leg, even though your buyer is paying you minutes later. The order of operations requires real money to fund that A to B purchase before the B to C sale funds to you. That's exactly what transactional funding does. It funds the first close so the second close can happen. The money is in and out, often the same day, sometimes even within hours, inside escrow. You keep the spread between what you paid and what your buyer paid, minus closing costs and fees, and you never needed a pile of your own cash to make it work. The deal's in front of you, the spread's real. The only thing standing between you and the payday is timing and cash. That's the dragon. Transactional funding is the tool that slays it. It's not magic, it's not free money, and it's not a loan. It is a funding partner that shows up exactly when the transaction needs money and steps back out when the job is done. The problem is good deals die because the cash is not there at the exact moment that you need it. The tool? Transactional funding. Short-term money that often never leaves escrow. It's used to facilitate a transaction with little to none of your own cash. Once you understand this, the whole game changes. You stop walking away from deals because of cash. You start asking a better question. How do I get this funded? And you start running more deals at once because your own money is no longer the ceiling. Here is what I want you to do next. If you have a deal in front of you, or one you walked away from because the cash was not there, don't guess at the structure. Book a consult call with me and our team. We'll walk through your specific deal and map out how to fund it cleanly and quickly. Bring the address, bring the numbers, and let us pressure test it together. Click the link and book a call and let us figure out how to get your next deal closed with $0 of your own money. I'll see you on the next call.